Hello guys, Tech Enthusiastic here. Today we will solve a LeetCode problem 415, add strings. This is a pretty common problem being asked in the interviews. So main companies in last 6 months it was asked in Facebook, Oracle, Amazon, Microsoft and Snapchat. So the problem definition is given two non-negative integers number 1 and number 2 represented as a string, return the sum of num1 and num2. So there are some few notes about the given problem, that the length of both of these numbers is less than 5100 and it contains only digits 0 to 9. So there is no given input and output, but we can think of a sample input output something like this, that both the input will be a string and something like 5 and 6, and the output will be 11. And another input might be 4 and 7. This is one number. Second number might be 5 and 8, and the sum of these two numbers we should return, and 8 and 7 is 15. 10. So that would be actually sample input and output for both of these numbers. So how we will solve this problem? At first think about the corner cases. One of the corner cases might be actually if the number 1 or number 2 might be null. So if both the input are null, we will just return an empty string. So let's talk about actually how we will solve this problem. If the input contains only single digit, then what we will do actually, we will get the numeric value of that digit, for example 5. The given input will be as a string format, so both the number will be 5 and 6 will be in a string format. So our idea would be to get the numeric digit of these two value, get the sum, and if there is a carry, we will actually carry forward that carry value. So 5 and 6 and 11, so we will at first write 1 and carry the 1 value, and whenever both of the numbers digits are exhausted, then actually we will add the carry back. So our idea, we will need a few of the numbers. So we will use variable sum, which will be 0 at the beginning, and also carry, which will be 0 at the beginning. We will track the indices of the two string values with an variable I and j. So I will be number 1 dot length minus 1. This is the last digit of the number 1. J will be number 2 dot length and so whenever we will add these two number, we want to actually put the sum in a string builder, which is an efficient data structure to do string manipulation in Java. And we want to continue actually our sum until the variable of I is greater than or equal 0 or j is greater than or equal 0. At the beginning, we will start the sum with carry, and we'll do some error check if I value is greater than or equal 0, then we want to get the digit of the first number and add to sum. So the last indices of this value num1 which are at the location of I, this will give us the last character. We want to subtract the 0th character, which will give the numeric value of this digit, and we want to actually decrease the indices for the next step. And same as if j is greater than or equal 0, we want to add that thing also to the sum. So for example 5 and 6, we will have sum will contain 11. So now what we want to do, actually we want to find the least significant digit. How we can do that? We will add that into the our string builder, and the least significant digit we will find with the modulus operator. Since a decimal number, we will mod it by 10, and we want to carry forward our value. So carry would be sum divided by 10, and when this while loop will finish, we will have all the sum values. So for example, if we think about 47 and 58, we will add 7 and 8, and the sum is 15. We will add 5, and we will carry forward 1, and 4 and 5 we will add next, and then 4 and 5 is 9, and we will add back that carry, so it will be 10. So we will put 0, and finally whenever we are done, we want to check that do we have any existing carry. That means if we have carry which is equal to 1, then we want to add that carry to our string builder. Finally, one thing, that if this 47 is a string and 58 is a string, the way we are adding into string builder, the number was at first 5, then 0, then 1. So finally, whenever we want to return it, we want to reverse that number. So sb dot reverse dot to string. Let's test the code at first if there is any compilation error. Seems like everything looks good here. Then we can submit it. Yeah, seems like this is accepted. So this problem actually is an easy problem to solve, but you need to think about the corner cases, and the runtime complexity of this problem would be the maximum number of digits in a number. So if they have m and m number of digits, the runtime complexity of this problem would be order a of m plus n. That's all for this problem. Thanks for watching. If you have any more questions, you can leave a comment below, or if you want any other LeetCode problem solution explained in a video, you can leave a comment below. Subscribe my channel. I will get back as soon as possible. See you next time. Thanks.